the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. I will Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Give us our debts, we give our debts. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Rakanahu, Wayashalahu, Wayabayam, Sapari, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wadaman. Just bless Israel in the English. Yahweh, and name Yahushua, bless us, and Israel, and the school, and name Yahushua, thank you, so be it. All right. This is Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayani, Ahahari, Ayani, Yaba'ah, Azari, Ma'am, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'aratazah, Ayatan, Lamawat, Wagalka, Ayinawam, Shamarka, Hanat, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yashan, Shawamah, Yasha'al, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Al-Yad, Yam-Yanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Bala Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashamar, Afna Pashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aika, Wa'ai Awalam. This is the Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall not slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. All right. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al-Damikah, Al-Dakarash, Al-Dashakwat, Kayahana, Al-Wadika, Yahama Yawam, Ra'ash, Amaka, Yaimawa, Sawadah, Wayatah, Yaitazawa, Al-Tazapawandika, Agawa, Lakawa, Monakakika, Magowa, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'al, Awadah, Kaya, Nawatazawa, Labak, Yakadwa, Aulika, Barya, Yakarafu, Ahawya, Alawam, Washima, Awyam, Mawa'aba, Wahagari, Gabal, Gabor, Waimawana, Waimalak, Pala Shah, Amni Shabia, Taza War, Gamash War, Nalawa, Amam, Hayawa, Zarawa, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamani, Kasaya Sarah, Kayabian, Banka'al, Kwayashwa, Nashatwa, Bayandara, Hayawa, Daman, Ladamwa, Sayatamwa, Ladayamamwa, Kaira, Wakazabak, Wakazazamana, Kaunai Sakamwa, Ashar, Amawa, Nayashar, Lamawa, Naawa, Al Yahamu, Al Yaha, Sayatamwa, Kagalga, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka, Ka'ash, Lama Ayu Ira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Hariyam, Kantarapana, Basa Arika, Obasa Wapaka, Abalaham, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kuala One, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawya, Wayabahawya, Ayai, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kayata, Shamka, Yahawa, Wabaka, Al Yawan, Alkaha Arataza, Alkaha Arataza. All right. This is Psalm 33 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
For lo,
thy
enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
That they that hate thee,
and
lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come. Let us cut them off. Or be in the nation. The name of Israel. And no more be remembered. For they have come. They have consulted. Together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Moab. And Harim. The Baal. Ammon. Amalek. Philistines. The inhabitants of Tyre. Assyria also joined with them. They have hoped the children. They have hoped the children of light. Selah. Do unto them. And to the Midianites. And to the Sarah. And to Jabin. And the brook Kisar. Which perish of Endor. They become as dumb for the earth. Make their nose like a rail. And like Zeb. Yea. And all the princes of Zabah. And the moon. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The house of God. In possession. Oh my God. Make them like a wheel. And stuck before the wind. As the fire turned the wood. And the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. And fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. Whose name alone is Yahweh. Most high of all the earth. So I'll just turn. Sit it down right there. Sit it down. Shall we proceed? All right. That's what you know, Leviticus 18. All right. Tony Hashima, thought my city out sky. Sisters. All right. We're gonna start at Leviticus 18. The first verse 1.
Oh,
All right. Got it? All right. Oh, so like I'm reading the Hebrew first. So like. This is Leviticus chapter 18, verse 1. Wayedabar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, Lamar, verse 2. Debar, all, Manya, Yasha'ala, Wa Marath, Alaham, Anya, Yahweh, Al Hayakam, verse 3. Kamashah, Ibar, Motazarayim, Ashar, Yashabah, Yashabatam, Bak, La'ah, Tashawa, Wakamai, Wakamasha, Arata, Kanawa, Ashar, Anya, Mabaya, Atakam, Shema, La'ah, Hai Shawa, Wabaka, Kwataya, Kwatayaham, La'ah, La Kawa, verse 4. Atama, Mashakoya, Ta'ai Shawa, Wa'ath, Kakwathi, Mashal, Mawa, Lalakath, Baham, Anya, Yahweh, Allah, Allahayakam, verse 5. Washamarayim, As, Kotata, Wa'ath, Mashapaya, Ashar, Yasha, Akam, Ha'adam, Wakaya, Baham, Anya, Yahweh, verse 6. Ayash, all, call, Shar, Bashawa, La, Takarabwa, Lagalawat, Ariyawa, Anya, Yahweh, verse 7. Arawath, Abayak, Warath, Ahmad, La'ah, Tagalah, Ahmad, Amak, Awa'ah, La'ah, Tagalah, Sharawah, Ta'ah. All right. You want to read the English? Verse 1 through 7.
And the Lord
spake unto Moses, saying,
Speak
Speak unto the children of Israel,
and
and say unto them,
I
I am the
your
Lord your God. After doing all these,
after doing of the land of Egypt,
wherein
you dwell, shall ye not do. And after doing the things of the land of Canaan, where I brought you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in the ordinance in their ordinance. Ye shall do my judgment and Lord my ordinance, to walk in them. I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them.
Right. So the Lord telling you not to follow any of the ways of the heathens, follow their holidays, stuff that they hold sacred is supposed to be nothing to you. All right, keep going.
I am the Lord.
Right.
None of these shall approach to any that is near of kind to him.
Right. And when it said the scripture says you're supposed to live in them, I mean that's what your life is based off of. You living in this. You're gonna follow these, you live in it. Right? Which means when you get inside something, that means what? You inside, what that mean?
You doing?
No, what that mean when you live in something?
You live.
What comes with being inside of something?
Statutes and commandments.
No, protection. You protected when you inside. You come in, you rain outside, and you in the house. You protected from the rain. You protected from the elements of the weather. Right? All right, keep going.
Verse 6. None of these shall approach to do any that is near of kind to him, to uncover their iniquity. I am the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
The nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shall thou not uncover.
Right.
She is thy mother, thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Verse 7. Verse 7.
Yeah.
Verse 8.
Right. So one thing when it says the negative of your father can be you not only seeing your father naked, is also seeing his wife naked. Right? Not just because of course scripture we always talk about multiple wives. It's lawful in the Bible. So not always talking about your particular mother, but your mother is included in that, of course, right? You should never see your father naked or his woman. Right? That's his nakedness as well. Right? Keep going.
Verse 8. The nakedness of thy father's wife shall not uncover, means shall not thy uncover. It is thy father's nakedness.
Right. See, I said the nakedness of his wife is his father's nakedness. Right. So what that make you think about? What time are we thinking about? Who got condemned for doing that? Ham. So what they tell you what happened?
He got cursed.
They tell you that he was trying to sleep with his father's wife. People just think he just saw Noah naked. Noah was drunk. You know, Noah was drunk, but also ended up with his woman. Right? And Ham tried to sleep with her. Right? So that's all that's what they're talking about. He saw her nakedness. Right? Keep going.
Verse 9. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father.
Hold on, so like, it's probably 8 right there. We gotta be on. Just set that time, so like that's what I mean. All right, we're gonna pick back up here at Leviticus chapter 8, chapter 1, verse 8. All right. All right. Leviticus chapter 1, verse 8. Ariwam, Ashath, Abayak, La'ah, Tagalah, Irawath, Abayak, Hawa, verse 9. Irawath, Akawa, Gayan, Akawetan, Salaki, Akawatan, Bath, Abayam, Abayak, Awa, Bath, Amak, Mawala, Mawladath, Bayath, Awa, Mawladath, Kawa, La'ah, Tagalah, Warawath, Warawatha, Wathawan, Salaki. Verse 10. Irawath, Bath, Banak, Hawa, Abath, Batad, La'a, Tagala'a, Irawath, Arathim, Kaya, Ira, Watak, Hana, verse 11. Irawath, Bath, Ata, Ashas, Abayak, Mawaladath, Abayak, Atawa, Apawa, Apawatad, Hawa, La'a, Tagala, Irawath, verse 12. Irawath, Watawath, Abayak, La'a, Tagala, Shar, Abayak, Wa'a, verse 13. Irawa, Akawath, Imak, Salaki, La'a, Tagala, Kaya, Shar, Imad, Hawa, verse 14. Warawa, Akaya, Abayak, La'a, Tawala, La'a, Hagalak, Al, Ashath, La'a, Takarab, Belatad, Hawa, verse 15. Irawath, Kalatak, La'a, Tagala, Ashath, Banak, Hawa, La'a, Tagala, Arawatha. All right. We're going to read from 8 to 8.
The nakedness of thy fallen wife shall thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness.
Right. So you look at another man's woman, you disrespecting him, her nakedness, right? Right. So this thing, like, that's why it's not a good thing to watch porn. You don't know if that's another man's woman or not. You don't know, right? Right? Even if it wasn't another man's woman, you still shouldn't do it because you're not trying to make that woman your wife, right? So also that's what comes back to how our sisters be dressing, right? A lot of our sisters don't know you have to cover your body because your man is being disrespected by another man seeing your body. We live in a time right now where stuff that the Lord would condemn whore stuff, another woman would say it's cute, right? They go off a woman's size, woman real skinny, they're allowed to wear real shorts and they say it look cute. You're supposed to cover your nakedness up, right? You're not supposed to have cleavage out like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Some women are voluptuous, and you don't see their curves anyway, right? But we're in a time right now where social media is completely over sexualized, right? I was having talk with a guy the other day. That's a gift and a curse when it comes to women. We wouldn't even know how many women it's fine in the earth we on social media. We remember coming up on social media, you saw the fine women that was in your area, right? Some of these women you would never even know, oh, this girl out here in LA looking like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's cool to know it's beautiful women over there, but the way they doing it, right? And every woman wants to be a social media account where they tooting their butt up, got shorts on, you know what I'm saying? And they got husbands, right? And so you call another man to lust after you knowing that you have a man.
And then a lot of these women are being taken seriously as wives when they shouldn't be, right? We're gonna get back to them times where a woman is condemned by how she dresses. Because that's the beginning of things, right? That's the beginning of a man being overly aggressive with you or talking to you a certain way, right? Same thing for men. Men should be online showing off their body, all that. It's one thing to have a workout video, but don't be all on there with your G-string on, and that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Show that to your woman, right? That's stuff for your bedroom as well. Nobody wants to see that. No man anyway. No real man. All right, keep going.
The nakedness of thy chapter 18, verse 9. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father,
Right.
or the daughter of thy mother.
Right. So what that lets you know that we need this law? What situation we can think of off the top of our head? Well, man, we know a man married his sister. Mm-hmm.
In the old days, man.
Well, this is considered the old days. Well, why this need to be put in there? A situation that came up. I'm finna get it for you. I got you.
A man married his daughter.
Your sister.
His sister. Man, where gonna have to go? True.
It's in Genesis. Your what you got? Give me Genesis 20 and 12. Genesis 20 and 12.
And ye, indeed, she is my sister.
Go start at 11.
Right. And Abraham said, because
you remember Abraham was in a situation where he came through a heathen land of Abimelech. He was worried about Abimelech taking Israel, right? Killing him, unaliving him to take Sarah. So he told her to say she was his sister. Now, originally he would think that was a lie, right? But it wasn't. Did you answer that? Read that.
And Abraham said, because I thought surely the fear of God is not in these places, and they will slay me for my wife's sake, and yet indeed she is my sister. She is my daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother.
Right. So his father, of course, had multiple wives. She was she was considered his half sister. Now that lets you know this Bible is a living thing, right? Because Abraham did that not knowing, right? Abraham was a forefather. He was a righteous man. You think he did that trying to be wicked, right? He didn't know no better. That's the mercy of the Lord. The Lord put this in the book so we can continue that trend. Abraham did nothing wrong. He didn't even lie. She was his half sister, but he also married her, right? So like I was saying with the internet, that's, at the internet, you know, I was living over there, right? But of course, he saw a beautiful woman in his area, asked for permission from his father, so can I marry her? And then marry, you know. And you gotta understand, being realistic, cousins had this with each other, right? Now we don't do that today, but all of us are cousins. All right, just that you have to understand that we're all cousins, we're all related. That's all with procreation. No matter what you believe in, procreation had to happen to at least cousins, right? But this right here is condoning, is condemning incest, right? Right. We consider incest at that time because it was not law there. And that goes so we have a living God. We just doesn't need to be put on paper so we would know not to do it. And it's all through the scriptures how the law had to evolve. He had to evolve the law, right? All up into Christ. It's not just starting with Christ. Christ perfected it. But you will notice if you read the Bible, things had to be evolved, corrected, implemented. You know what I'm saying? Because he's based off us. When people say the Lord knows you, yeah, he knows you. He don't know exactly what you're about to do, though. I could know this brother for 20 years, right? I don't know exactly what he's going to do tomorrow, right? I don't know his decision making he's going to make minute to minute to minute. It's impossible to know, right? So when he does something, that's like, okay, you shouldn't do that, and an adjustment got to be made. That's what this is. That's what this law is so important. We got to hold close to understanding. People take it for granted now because, yeah, you know, got to sleep with yourself. You know that. But there was a time when you might didn't know it. We think we're righteous without this Bible. But a lot of y'all, if it wasn't a law to do certain things, you would do it. And that includes some of the worst things you can think. There are people walking around with this self-righteous thought process right now, saying, I don't need God to tell me, I don't need the Bible to tell me to be this way. You're lying. That beast inside of you, if it was nothing to tame you, you would do it. A lot of y'all just scared of jail. You would do a lot of this stuff now. You don't want to go to prison. You would unalive somebody. Because people, that's why we know that. Because there are people that do it. You don't do it because you don't want to go to prison. You don't do it because, you know, you love your brother and sister, which is what you should be doing. You should not want to do it because you want to forgive that brother and sister. But we call ourselves righteous because of the law, and not just the law of the Bible, but the law of the land that puts you in jail. So ask yourself that if a lot of these laws going around, would you do it? And be honest with yourself. You know, you gotta ask that out loud. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out here that is laws to put you in jail, and they still do it. Right? All right, let's go back. Go back to Leviticus.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 9. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, the daughter of thy mother, where she be born at home, or born abroad, even thou nakedness thou shalt not uncover.
Right, keep going.
The nakedness of thy son's daughter, or thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover.
Right, this is all, like, I hear people all the time try to say bad things about the Bible in terms of this stuff. The Bible does not condone, let me tell you something, it does not condone rape, child raping, incest. The Bible don't condone none of that. It never has condoned it. As stuff happened in the Bible, that's what you gotta love about it. It tells you the history of behavior. It's a behavioral history book, right? And if you don't stick to these laws, you don't know, okay, this is what God wanted. These laws are what God wanted. It may not have been always what happened, but this is what he wanted to happen. This is what his will he wanted to happen, right? He didn't want us to sleep with family members. That's never been a thing, right? Keep going.
Thy daughter's daughter, even thy nakedness thou shalt not uncover. For there is thy own nakedness, the nakedness of thy father's wife's daughter, begotten of thy father. She is thy sister, and she is thy sister. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness.
Right, keep going.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's sister. She is thy father's near kinswoman.
Right. That's your auntie. Right? Don't sleep with your auntie. Keep going.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy mother near kinswoman.
Right, auntie, keep going.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother. Thou shalt not approach to his wife, she is thy aunt.
Right. Keep going.
Chapter 15. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law. She is thy son's wife.
Right. So we go back to that 14 and go back to what I was talking about, the man's nakedness. Right. You see how I said that's the aunt. He said the uncle, he said do not do your father's brother's nakedness. He brought up his wife. So it's telling you a man's nakedness is his wife. Right? Do not approach his wife. Don't try to have relations with your uncle's wife. That's what it's telling you. Keep going.
Chapter
Like
chapter 18, verse 14. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother. Thou shalt not approach his wife, she is thy auntie.
Right.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law, she is thy son's wife.
Right.
Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness.
Right. Right. You stop there. All right. All right. We're gonna read Leviticus 18 through 16. Like 18 and 16 in Hebrew. Arawath, Aishaf, Atayah, La'ah, Tagala'ah, Arawath, Atayak, Awa'ah, verse 17. Arawath, Aishah, Wabatak, La'ah, Magala'ath, Ath, Bath, Banya, Wa'ath, Bath, Bata, La'ah, Tuqaq, Lagalawath, Irawatha, Asherah, Hana'ah, Zamah, Hawash, verse 18. Wa'ashath, all. Akatah, La'ah, Taqaq, Latazarah, Lagalawah, Irawath, Aliyah, Bath, Bath Yaliyah, verse 19. Wala'ah, Aisha, Banadah, Tama'ah, Ta'ah, La'ah, Hakarah, Lagalawah, Wabawah, Ta'ah, verse 20. Wa'al, Ashath, Wamayah, Wamayatak, La'ah, Tatawah, Shakabatak, Lazarah, Lata, Ma'ath, Ma'ah, verse 21. Wamata, Ra'ik, La'ah, Tatawah, La'ah, Ibayah, Tatawah, La'ah, Bayawah, Lamalak, Wala'ah, Tatalah, As, Sham, Alahayk, Anya, Yahweh. Verse 22. Wayas, Zakar, La'ah, Tashakah, Mashakabia, Asha, Tawaiba, Hawa'ah. All right. Read the English.
There shall, it's like chapter 18, verse 15. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law, she is thy son's wife. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife, it is thy brother's nakedness.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter, neither shalt thou take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness.
Right. So you see, I was putting a lot of all these boundaries need to be put in, right? Because let me tell you something. This was not put in. These things will be happening a lot more often. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. You think it would. This stuff was needed to be put in. Keep going.
For they are her near kinswomen. It is wickedness. Neither shall thou take a wife to her sister,
Right.
to vex her.
Right. To vex her. So what that's saying is a man can have multiple wives, right? Right? But you cannot mess with your wife's sister, a blood sister. You cannot do that. Cousin, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but you know what I'm saying. That's because most to these people that are cousins are very close, right? So I wouldn't recommend that, right? There's too many women on earth to be doing that, right? But definitely not her blood sister, right? Who else did that?
Um,
Who did that before this was written down?
well, I know it's that she. I forgot the name. Is it
She was about the line, though.
was it Isaac?
Not Abraham's. Oh, see, that's another answer she did. Okay, I saw you answer that correctly too, sis. I didn't see you answer that correctly. Now, who married somebody's sister though?
It wasn't Jacob.
It was Jacob. It was correct. It was our forefather Jacob. His Laban, who was his family member, set him up with he wanted Leah. He wanted Rachel. I might be getting that mixed up. He wanted one sister. Laban he slept with another sister, right? And he waited another 7 years slept with another sister, right? And of course, in the scripture, to go back through that time, they had friction with each other. It was just a time. Like, you don't want to share no man with your blood sister, right? Right. So most sisters don't want you to be a sister that they. Now it's sisterly to you. Let's say we in the school and a sister coming to school, and you see the sister need a husband. She might like your husband. Don't be that sister that's like trying to shun her from getting your husband. Don't be that sister, right? You know what I'm saying? Make sure your husband is the best fit for her. Share your man, right? But if it's a sister comes in, don't force that in. Don't say you like this sister. You trying to force her to be with your husband. Women don't set up the marriages, right? That's something that's set up about the man chooses. The man above that girl, that sister will be her father or her other one approves that marriage, right? That's a good thing about the ISUPK, that the marriage process, sisters can come in, take her time, clean herself, and then she can choose out a man she likes, and that man is eligible, he likes her, or vice versa, that man can choose her, and he's approved, right? Based on what's best for y'all. Those are the best marriages that I've seen, coming through the UPK, right? So yeah, you don't want to marry your wife's sister. That'll be a heavy thing to do. This is not do. It's a sin, right? The Lord made it a sin. Keep going.
Chapter 18, verse 18. Neither shall thou take a wife to her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness, beside the other in her lifetime. Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness, as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness.
All right, so that means you should not have laid out with the woman when she is on a period or through a time or after childbirth, right? She's unclean. You cannot have sex with that woman because that means that's a sin. I mean, we don't sleep with women on their periods, right? There's also some, of course, we need to be told not that you need to be made a sin. It's like anything to do, right? You look into the medical reasons why you shouldn't do that, right? That's a time when her body is cleansing impurities. You're putting that in your body, right? But guess what that means? That means you was made a law. There were people that was doing it. People that would have done that, right? Keep going.
Chapter 19, verses 20. Moreover, thou shalt not lie commonly with thy neighbor's wife, to defile thyself with her.
Right. That means don't sleep with your neighbor's wife, right? Keep going.
And thou shalt not let any of these seeds pass through the fire of Moloch.
Right. Another thing with that carnal language when they was like, that's another scripture that you can see in the Apocrypha. Let me see if I can pull it on my phone. Where even that scripture got perfected to another level. Well, let's go to Christ. Let's go to Christ, right? Christ perfected the best. We'll go to Christ. That's in Matthew. That's in Matthew 5 and 27. Let's go to Matthew 5 and 26. Matthew 5 and 26.
Like,
Matthew 5.
verily I say unto thee, there shall be no means come out of them. Till thou hast passed through into. Now that's a lot of stuff. Matthew chapter 5, verse 26. Verily I say unto thee, there shall be no means come out terrence. Till thou hast paid the utmost following. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, whatsoever looketh on a woman, whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, have committed adultery with her already in his heart.
Right. So that's saying this not just saying no, this like carnal. Now it's not saying this is the good thing you gotta say about Christ. He's not saying it was wrong to say don't lie carnally with that man's woman. That's wrong. He's perfecting the law. He's not saying I'm against that law. He's saying don't even look at that woman with lust. Once you know that's another man's woman, she ugly. She ugly. She like your baby sister. That's look with your sister. Look at it like blood sister, somebody you wouldn't touch. You don't want to see her naked. You don't want to see her hurt either. You don't want to see her feelings hurt. You don't want to see her go through nothing. You're gonna protect her. You know what I'm saying? But she belongs to another man. Don't even look at her with the lustful thought process. Now, when you out and you don't know if a woman's, because lust means extreme want. That's all lust means, right? You see that woman, you don't know if she has a man or not. You immediately want that woman. When you see her, you go ask that woman, hey, how you doing? Are you spoken for? Are you available? And after she give you, it turns out the rest of the conversation go. She says she got a man, in it there. You don't know her, you're not getting to know her now. Unless another situation come up where you meet her through her husband. Right? In the conversation, don't keep going. Be like, can we be friends? And you mind if I get your Instagram? This something that wicked bastards out here like that, man. Right? So that becomes a thing. That becomes a thing to sit up there and sneak around and all that. That's in every city. And it gotta stop. Because people find out about that, people get hurt. As long as street beats going on for years behind stuff like that, it gotta stop. All right? So Christ perfected that law. He said, don't just not speak with her carnally. Don't even look at her. Once you know that's don't even look at her in that thought process. You know what I mean? Like you see her put your head down. If you see her, he said, don't get it, don't be like, oh, damn, this look good. No. You catch it in your mind, you check that demon. Because if you don't check that demon, what's going to happen next year is, hey, see this, I'm going to sit right here, you're going to be over there talking to her, you're going to be doing this, y'all going to be on the phone talking, and then you're going to end up being like that. How are you doing this? That's how it goes. All right, keep going.
Verse 29, Matthew chapter 5, verse 29. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee.
Right, so we go back to Leviticus 18. But that scripture is a good one too. It's not talking about pulling your eye completely out, right? Of course, we're not talking about that. Like it ain't telling you to turn on the cheek as somebody slap you in the face. It's talking about if you have an issue with, let's say, a movie, you see a movie and it triggers you to be in a sexual mode. You can't even watch the movie, and it might be a quick little kissing love scene, maybe. Don't look at it, right? Don't look at no movie that got them showing full on. Don't like Tubi get out of control. Tubi ridiculous, right? Right? Tubi is soft porn. But some movies, some people that like try to, not think about sex all the time. Even seeing somebody kiss will trigger that. Let me go find somebody. Let me go find a whore, right? Let me go to the strip club. Don't even look at that type of stuff because it'll trigger another behavior inside you. So he's saying your right eye making you look at stuff. Don't look at it. Don't pull your eye out, but he's saying look at it. All right, I ain't looking at that. Right? That's why a lot of this stuff on social media is a demon. It'll get you. Because if you scroll and you ain't actually see this, okay, then look at that ass. Right? You know what I'm saying? Well, you know it, you're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? If you're not strong, you will sit there and you click on the link and you're in a rabbit hole now. You know what I'm saying? And that'll happen if you're not strong to say, that's what you need to be doing. It's right, exactly. It should turn you on at this point now to see a sister in a damn turtleneck. I like to see a turtleneck. You see a turtleneck and a long dress and a pretty smile. Right? That's what we should be at right now. It's over sexualized in the earth now. Too much. It's too much. Keep going.
Chapter 18, verse 20. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife, to defile thyself with her. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire of Moloch. Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
Right. All right, stop there. All right. I'm going to read Leviticus 18:22 in the Hebrew. Wa'as, Zakar, La'ah, Bashakab, Mashakabaya, Aisha, Tawa Abba, Hawa, verse 23, Wabakal, Bakama, La'ah, Tatawa, Shakabatak, Latama, Atama, Ba'a, Wa'asha, La'a, Ta'atad, Lapanya, Bahama, Laraba'a, Tabal, Hawa, verse 24, All, Matamawa, Bakal, Allah, Kaya, Bakal, Ala'a, Watamawa, Hagawayan, Asha, Anya, Mashalak, Mapanya Kam, verse 25. Watatama, Ha'a, Wa'apad, Awanya, Alaya, Watakwa, Haraza, Off, Yashabaya, verse 26, Washemaratham, Atham, Off, Kwagataya, Wa'af, Mashapataya, Wala'a, Ta'ashawa, Makal, Hathawa, Hathawa, Ha'ala, Ha'azarath, Wahaga, Hagar, Bathawakaka, verse 27, Kaya, Af, Kal, Hathawa, Abath, Aishah, Ashawa, Anishaya, Hawa, Ashah, Lapanikam, Wathatama, Ha'awa, verse 28, Bala'ah, Bakoya, Ha'ara, Batakam, Batama, Akam, Aha, Kaash, Kashar, Quad, Ad, Hagayam, Hagawan, Hagawaya, Ashar, Laganyakam. All right. I'm going to read 22 to 28.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind.
It is an abomination.
It is an abomination.
Right. That's clearly what we're talking about right there. Right. There's another thing that, it had to be put in. So don't think that this was nothing, conspiracy they put in the 70s. This is something that had to been a spirit that the Lord knew was in the earth even back then. Right? Right? You can men are very sexual beasts. That's why he told Adam he shouldn't get along. Right? He knows what you need. Right? Right? So I'm saying, so you need a woman. It's not natural for a man to want to sleep with another man. Something's wrong with you. That is not okay. You are not born with that. You are a victim of your circumstances around you. You're going what you see. You're a sexual beast. Maybe you did deal with that as a child. Maybe you did. You weren't born to be like that, though. You were born with that affliction to fight it. That's the problem. See, when Paul told you in Romans, he had an affliction. He never told you what the affliction was, which was a good thing, because he would have gave it that. You can narrow it down to one thing. He's brought that out to say, whatever your affliction is, you fight it. One brother's affliction may be sleeping with another man's woman, right? Another brother's affliction may be drugs. Another man's affliction may be stealing. Your affliction may be won't sleep with a man. Everybody should fight that feeling, right? But we live in a time now where they're telling you don't fight the feeling. Be what you want to be. If you want to do it, do it. No, you can't give in everything you want to do. Because I just told you, we just broke down. There's a bunch of laws in here saying don't sleep with your mama. Don't sleep with your sister. Don't do this to children. So if you telling them go and do what they want to do, you're saying other people go and do what they want to do. That's why I tell people all the time, you're condoning the LGBT community, you're condoning child molestation. You're condoning rape. That's what they want to do, right? Why not? Why they can't do?
Somebody wants to touch them.
Right. It's a cycle. It got to be stopped. So we got to stop all this. I'm free to do what I want to do, because you may think you can go over and have a healthy LGBTQ relationship and you're fine. Somebody else over here getting molested. Somebody else over here getting raped. And you're doing that what? To not have children? You're selfish bastard for one thing, because you don't want to have children. You're selfish for one thing. You probably hate children. If you did get one, Lord be willing, you don't tell them what you're doing to them. Right? It's something mentally wrong with you that you don't want to deal with. You want the earth to just accept how you are, which is weird. Most people I know that hate the Bible, effeminate men and women who like women. That's the majority of people that's in the earth right now that don't like the Bible. Right? You catch a drug dealer, he respects the Bible, right? A thief, all type of people. Them people that got them sexual behind the screen, this weird stuff going on that's against this book, they going out their way. The transgender community. I was on TikTok the other day and I see a transgender just trying to break scripture down. I'm looking like, what the hell? Of course you don't like the Bible. Of course the Bible ain't real to you. Why would it be? It's not benefiting your lust.
Your lifestyle.
So yeah, of course you're gonna hate. Those are the majority. This whole black atheist movement, a lot of this is behind people who have sexual demons on them. And you respect this Bible, you can't have that sexual demon. Can't be that drug head that wants to go blow rod and feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? You wanna go blow your ride, don't try to include the Bible in the promise. Don't say Paul was gay. Don't say David was gay. You don't know what the hell a holy kiss is. A holy kiss is not two men kissing. It's a separate kind of kiss from the regular kissing of the mouth. It's a salute, dummy. Ain't no man in this Bible that's named in this book of life was an LGBT man or woman.
Lord King James.
Exactly. And King James, well, it's not like King James. They love all of that. You anybody that like tells you King James was an LGBTQ member, go look up this thing called the Basilicon Durum. It's a letter to his sons when he says two things are unforgivable. He said you can forgive a man for anything except sodomy, and I think the other one was it might have been unalive murder. It was something I know sodomy was one of them. He said, do not let a man live if he's done that. So why would a man who is in the LGBT put right there to his sons? That's what I want to know. It's in there called the Basilicon Durum. Just look that up. I do get it a lot. I heard that when I was 12 years old, right? And I didn't pick the Bible up until I had in my 30s. When I was trying, I remember being a young guy at 11, 12 years old, and I tried to read the Bible. Tried to. And I took it to some guy. He gone now. He passed. He got named Rico. I mean, he told me, man, you know the man that wrote that was a white homosexual. I put that book down so fast, man. I say 12 to in my 30s now. I went all my life thinking that. Because he was somebody I respected, and he said that so confident. I never even looked in my eyes and said, that man, a white man, he wrote that. Then he gay. I said, what? Right, you know what I'm saying? He said in front of all of us, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We didn't argue with it. We didn't have no Google to look this stuff up. You can look this stuff up now, man. And as far as him being a black or white man, the controversy with that is his mother was a whore who kept black men as her companions. If you look at the lineage of King James on paper, it's going to say this white man was his father, but that man was not his real father. In England, they went by the matriarch, about the mother. She was sleeping with black men. You look it up, she kept black companions around her all the time, right? That man was a black man. But you're not going to see that in your lineage because the lineage is going to go through the mother. And the man she was married to, which she eventually got, she unalived the man that's saying was his father. That lets you know she wasn't even dealing with him like that. She unalived the man that's saying was his father. Right? And the pictures, the images you see of King James, them black features, because he had a black father. He was in his mother, who was a white woman, in her lineage. According to Indian tradition. That's how that's the controversy. That's why when you look it up, it's gonna say no, he wasn't black. It's gonna say that. But guess what? King James didn't write the Bible. So stop trying to use that against this book. All he did is take the book and transliterate it for his own sake. Because guess what? This is a powerful book. If you're trying to run the earth, you have to have this book with you. This is a roadmap to rulership. He knew that. He didn't do that for the free black people, right? He had slaves, right? So he didn't do that for us. Who cares? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? But those two lies are the biggest thing. He didn't write the Bible. He didn't have no parts of putting his Bible together. He took scholars, transliterated it because there were other versions out there that were taking out key things in their Hebrew version. That's all it was. It was a Geneva Bible. It was about 3 other ones that they cut like half the Bible out because they connected those to the original people, right? So it took out everything. He put everything in the book because he understands how important those passages were. And even including the Apocrypha. The rest of them didn't do that. That's what made that a different thing. But it wasn't nothing particularly special about him. He did that with his own personal gain. It wasn't for us. But that's how you're gonna get anything these days. The white man here ruled the earth since the 1500s. So you're gonna get something that gotta come through his hands sometimes just to get to you. You know how you would have never got that book? If we would have followed these laws. If we'd have followed God's laws, never went to slavery, nobody would have this book. Nobody's supposed to have this book but us. We're supposed to be ruling the earth, teaching our children this stuff in our land and ruling the earth. They're not even supposed to have it. Because we lost our way, it had to get transliterated, traveled all 3 different hands just to get back to us today.
Okay.
So ain't nothing special about King James. He just was a part of the process to get it back to us. That's all it is. All right, keep going.
It is abomination.
Right.
Chapter 23. Slack Chapter 18, verse 23. Neither shall thou lie with any beast to defile thyself within therein.
I see one animals, right? Because guess what? In a few years, I'll give them 20 years, and gonna be a law saying you can't sleep with your animals. That's what it is. We teach them. They gonna add beast on it. They're gonna be a little deep when you can sleep with your beast. That's what's next. They gonna say you can't get it up. Whatever you want to call it. They gonna have another acronym home for your animal. That's what's next. Right. You can do this over here as long as you in the field. Yeah. Keep on.
Neither shall any woman stand before the beast to lie down thereto.
Right. Because then guess what? We know that there are videos that I've never seen. I saw a clip of one. I said, what the hell? We know there are videos out there where women are doing things with dogs and horses and all. We've seen this. You said, well, hopefully you ain't watched the whole thing, but you know what I'm talking about. You saw the clip. Yeah, everybody's sitting on. If you be on social media, you see. Okay, what?
You in bamboozled.
Right. So that's a thing now, right? It's illegal now. Watch they try to pass all that. Keep going.
It is confusing. Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things. For in all these the nations are defiled which I've cast out before you, and the land is defiled. Therefore, I do visit the iniquity thereof upon thee, and the land is vermin.
You said vomited.
Out her inhabitants.
Right. So he's saying this is a custom of the other nations. That's what he's saying. All this homosexuality, all these ways of living, this no moral code in your bedroom is heathen personality. So he's saying they do that. Don't be like them. Keep going.
Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourn among you. For all the abominations have the man of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled.
Right. So he's saying this was getting done before now. So the land is defiled because of it. Let's clean the land up. All right, keep going.
The land spirit not you out also when ye defiled it, as it spirit out of the nations that were before you.
Right.
It's like this. Chapter 29.
Mm-hmm.
For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the soul that committed them shall be cut off from among their people.
You're gonna be cut off. Being cut off from among your people, meaning you're not gonna have. You're gonna be around your people, but the Lord ain't gonna be with you. He gonna punch, he gonna single you out. He gonna lead, his spirit gonna lead you. You ain't gonna be able to get stuff done. It's gonna be a different type of vibe. You can be, let's say, cut off. You're around your people. But the Lord could be dealing with that man next to you, but not be dealing with you, or vice versa. Right? The Lord knows what you do behind closed doors, what you're doing. So you cut off. You might be in the same room with people. It's gonna be people that show up the Passover, and Lord be with them. They showing up, but they've been doing things they ain't had no business doing. Right? The Lord gonna be dealing with this person, not dealing with that person. But you can fight to get back in around your people. That just means you're not a part of the body. Right? You can be in this school and still not be in the truth. You come to this school to learn how to live in the truth. Right? Just joining the school is the beginning of being in the truth. Kind of like how Adam, he got the laws of God, but he didn't come into life. Right? Because he didn't follow the orders, right? He disobeyed God. If he would have disobeyed that snake, I mean, that was his test to show he's in the truth. Right? You come in, learn how to live life in the truth. This is the only way for you to get in here, in the truth, right? This is the gateway for you to be in the truth, because you're here accountable to what's in this truth. Nowhere else would have been done. I keep on.
Chapter 30. Therefore shall ye keep my ordinance. Therefore she keep my ordinance, that ye committed not any one of these abominations and customs which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourself therein. I am the Lord your God.
Right. All right. We'll continue down. All right. We'll get back up next week. All right. Who's ready? Mikey? All right. All right. Saul was turned. Face east. All right. What was the prayer in the Hebrew? But now, Shabbat Shemai, Kodash, Ayah, Shemkah, Yahweh, Malakah, Lama'ah, Tazakah, Ayah, Ashah, Arakazah, Kawah, Ayah, Shemai, Call, Yawam, Wasalat now, Waf now, Wasalat now, Wala'ah, Ramadai now, Mansai one, Nabal, Mashanawa, Ayah, Rock, Kaya, Lakah, Amalaka, Wa'al, Lawalami, Aman. This is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, child in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us our debts, forgive our debts, forgive our debts. Lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be. All right. So I'm going to turn. Okay. All right. Now this real. I imagine Shabbat. I imagine Baruch. Yahweh Shabbat Cloud. Imagine top. Curse to the sisters. Baruch. Yahweh Shabbat Cloud. Imagine top. Dismissed.
Commander General Johanna here, ISUPK, the original ISUPK 1969. body of Christ, here's what I want to tell you, man. Now, I want you to think about something for a minute. You've been studying the scriptures. You've been watching us on tape. You've been watching all kinds of camps on tape. And as you've been watching and studying, you realize that it's coming to the point where you got to put this into action, that you need to step out there on the street and handle that work. Now, here's what happens to a ton of brothers. A ton of brothers go out there without coming through the school and learning what they need to learn. And what happens is they run out there and then they run into problems that they don't know about. And they try to get them problems answered online and calling brothers and all that. And it creates a bunch of confusion. And in many cases, it eventually chokes the truth. It look like it ain't gonna choke it now because you feeling strong, your energy's up. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You understand? I've been doing this 40 plus years. Okay? Ask anybody my name. It's going to all be bad, which it's supposed to be. All right? Christ said when they speak all manner of evil against you, that's when you know you're doing this work. Do yourself a favor. Come to the ISUBK first. Learn from the original school first. Even if you think it's too militant or too this, too that, don't let anything block you from getting the pure knowledge first, straight from ISUBK. I'm saying this out of love because I'm seeing too many brothers fall. They're getting up on the cats. They're getting with their clique. Bring your clique here and let your clique handle ISUBK. Because here's the deal. If your clique ain't strong enough to handle ISUBK, why would you go out on the street and get swallowed up out there? And if you feel like ISUBK ain't got it all down, then you should be man enough, you and your crew, to come to us and lay down and break bread and talk about these scriptures. Ain't no harm gonna come to you. Ain't no harm come to a man that disagree with the truth. You ain't trying to harm us. We damn sure ain't trying to harm our own. So come to the ISUBK, sit down in our classes, learn from us, and then you can make your serious decision on what it is that you're supposed to be. And I guarantee you, you're going to realize that it was much more than what you saw on that video, man. Much love to all you warriors learning, growing, and getting ready to bust out into this work. I see you soon. Shalom, family.